The Coachella prep has well and truly started. I've got the works. We're going from 0 to 100. Today is my first appointment. I'm going to get my hair done. I booked in to get my hair, brows, lashes. I'm getting a leg and bikini wax for the first time. But first up is my hair. I always go to Nicole. I will introduce you to her. She has been doing my hair for years and years and years. Yeah, this is also going to be my hair for my brother and Fee's wedding in May. So I'm excited. I actually do get a root blend, so I feel like it actually blends into my roots quite nicely. But my fringe has really grown out. That's why my fringe is back right now, because it's so grown out, like it's annoying. So we need to get that all fixed today. Okay, I'm on my way. It says I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. Ah! Obviously 5 minutes late with a coffee in hand. This is my favourite coffee place in the West End. I love it so much. I actually feel like this vlog is gonna make me out to be, or like this YouTube is gonna make me out to be a late person. I'm not normally a late person. 5 minutes late is like anxiety, heart's pumping. But I've got my new sunglasses on. I actually got these at the Sunglass Hut the other day in silver brown. I just felt like I had like these kind of style sunglasses that didn't actually work, if you get me, like just like dupes from like Amazon, and I wore them all the time, but I get headaches and in the sun I don't cope well. So I was like, I need actual sunglasses that work. So I was like, why am I not just buying the dupes that I've got as like actual real sunglasses? So I treat myself to a wee Miu Miu pair. I'm really happy with them. They were like really cool. I think they're called like A15S. That might be completely wrong. That could be gibberish. But they were really cool Miu Miu sunglasses. I did put them on my Instagram. They were almost like thicker, kind of like vintagey style ones. And they were so cool. But I was like, I'm going to wear these for Coachella and then never wear them again. And then I can't justify the price of them. Whereas these, I will make my money's worth. I actually remember when I was younger, I went to Selfridges in London with my mum and like was like, I'm gonna treat myself to a good pair of sunglasses that work in the sun, because again, my excuse is always migraines. And I was trying them all on. My mum was like, you don't suit those, you don't suit those. And I ended up coming out with like really like classic styles that like probably like the aviator kind of style that isn't in my eyes like necessarily like stylish or trendy, which I guess is probably what my mum was thinking, longevity. But I was thinking I want ones that are cool like these. And no, I came out with ones that like are practical and like cover your whole eyes. And yeah, probably not what I went in for, but my mum was like, no, you suit those best. And I was like, yeah, but I wanted ones that were trendy. And like low-key, sometimes I feel like sunglasses that are trendy don't necessarily suit you as like, I don't know, they're just like more like the look, you know? Like I wear fake glasses all the time and I'm like, I don't even know if I suit these, but I wear them because they're fun. But anyway, I'm on the way. I'm actually picking Nicole up on the way. We're close like that. Then we're going to her Edinburgh salon. She normally works in Falkirk at the Green Room, but we're going to the salon that she works at on a Friday. So I'll show you around when we get there. I've actually never been before, so I'm excited to go and see it. I'm just at the hairdresser's, but I got my lunch. Nicole said to buy this. It's some Pablo egg go bar. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's Lebanese hash browns, guys. Are you joking? Right, I need to try. Right. It also comes with I got the mild dip. I'm not a huge dip person, so I thought it's nice. Yeah, it's amazing. Wow. That's really good. That's amazing. What the hell? No, it's so good. I'm passionate about it now. This stuff is really nice. I don't really know what it is, but it's good. My hair's freshly done. I actually love it. Yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I just got my fringe cut shorter. I got it lighter in my face frame. I always get a root blend just because I feel like it makes it grow in a lot nicer. But yeah, and then I get it blunt cut everywhere else. I used to get layers, but I just felt like I need it to be blunt cut everywhere else because I don't do like a blow dryer that enough to like make the use of the layers, and I think for it to look healthy it looks better when it's bluntly cut. But yeah, I get face framing, fringe, brighter in the front, root blend, and then I do get some low lights put throughout so it's not all one colour blonde, because I feel like that's what makes it look nice and natural and like kind of expensive honey blonde vibes. Oh yeah, I also ask for like a honey kind of colour. So if you're wondering what to ask your hairdresser for, that's what you ask it for. It's officially less than a week till Coachella, so the proper prep is starting now. I'm off to get my nails done. Don't get too excited, I always get French tips. I literally don't get anything else. So that might be boring, but it just means that I don't get sick of them. They go with every single outfit, and I just think they look really classy. But I do kind of hate having to constantly get them done when like I'm not actually changing anything to them. I'm also really excited because I'm going through to Edinburgh to get a treatment done, which I'll show you close to the time. But my friend Emily messaged me about it and I was like, yes, I want to do that for Coachella prep. So I'll show you that this afternoon. We're halfway through. I've just made it to Edinburgh now. I'm going to meet my friend Emily for lunch, and then I'm going to get, I think it's called EMS, and then lymphatic drainage, I'm pretty sure. So, nice Coachella prep. Hopefully I'll be feeling snatched afterwards. Yeah.
So it's up to you. You tell me if I'll do it, okay?
Okay. It's actually quite good with the lights, I think, to see like...
Just to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Amanda's new laptop.
Perfect. Thank The first thing we used was the body composition scan. And what are the things that it tests for again? Like your muscle mass, your...
Muscle mass, we're going to talk about this in a
Yep.
second. So muscle mass, bone mass, fat mass, hydration level. If you have any muscle imbalances, metabolic age, metabolic rate.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to hear mine. And then this is EMS, is that correct?
Electromuscle stimulation.
We chose like each muscle and you could choose like your level. Oh, is that the levels that I chose there? I don't know, for different exercises. You chose, yeah. I was like, stop. But yeah, it like sends like shocks into you. And what's the actual, you'll know like the scientific side of it. It's like, what's the shocks doing?
So it's muscle contractions.
Okay. So like you would be in like a certain position and it would like contract.
Contracting your muscles. You
It
have
was quite
to
sore.
tense. It's intense. It's intense. It can be intense, but that's how you get the results.
Yeah, no, it was really, really good. And then the last thing we did was, what's this one called? The
Presotherapy.
presotherapy.
So technically lymphatic drainage.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that one. That one was relaxing, but it was really, really good. I'm just on the way back from Edinburgh now. Guys, that was so good. I loved it so much. I'll leave the @ of their Instagram account. It was so interesting. First thing I got was the EMS, which is almost like shocks to your muscles, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of sore. It was so bearable. You could choose like the strength of it that you wanted, but she would put you in certain poses and you'd have to hold it while it was shocking those muscles because you had to like tense all your muscles, and it was a workout. It was only 20 minutes, but it's so good for people that like maybe like she would say that don't have the time, or like mums, or like people with injuries, or elderly people, or just people that want to like maybe give a bit more of a toned look because it's like focusing directly on your muscles. It was so good. Before that, by the way, I also got the full body scan that she went over with me at the end. I got the lymphatic drainage suit, and then also she did like a fat burning one for 10 minutes. I don't really know the science behind the fat burning one, but it was quite tight. What I would like describe it as is like when you're getting your blood pressure taken, it was like that, but all over. I got the whole review of like my body scan. She said that my left muscle was stronger than my right arm muscle, which I'm shocked at because I always thought my left arm was very weak, and when I'm like using weights in the gym, my arm, like my left arm, I feel like I can't do anything with it. That kind of surprised me, but it was so interesting. it taught me a lot. I feel like overall I'm happy with the results, but it was really interesting just to know like what I would specifically need to work on, what I need to target, that kind of thing. But yeah, I just found it really interesting overall. She was also lovely. The woman that worked there and owned the place called Kate, she was amazing. I feel like I get quite a lot of like anxiety around that kind of stuff. Like gym in general gives me anxiety, but also just like fitnessy kind of things like that. The idea of getting a full body scan, kind of like to like test my BMI. Also my age, my metabolic age is 21, so I'm young. She said that you can be 15 years younger, 15 years older, but yeah, overall, sorry, what I was going to say was that kind of stuff can kind of give me anxiety sometimes, but she was so welcoming and so friendly and just made me so at ease. So would really recommend if you're in Edinburgh, or even if you're not. I think she said that place was the first place to do the EMS like machine thing while you're working out. I've seen them on TikTok before, but in America I think they've introduced it into a few other places in Scotland, but they were the first. So if you want to try it, I would definitely recommend it. It was really good. She said not to do proper exercise for like 2 days, like strength exercise. I was like, don't worry about me, honestly, I'll be fine, that's not a problem. I am actually playing paddle tonight with my boyfriend and Liv and her boyfriend, but she said cardio was fine. It's just like muscles, because she said your muscles will be sore all over. I was like, great. Also got my nails done this morning. I feel like me and Libby were just like chatting the whole time. I go to a girl in Partick, by the way. She is amazing. Yeah, we were just chatting the whole time, so I didn't want to be like, pause the conversation, I'm filming right now. So I didn't actually film that much, sorry about that, but I literally get a French tip, so like there's not much to show. And I get biab, these are my real nails. And yeah, it's something that like I consistently get. I also was going to get my toes done this morning, but I actually got them done not that long ago, that I didn't think that I needed them done. That is also something that I will always have my toes done. Like, it's just French tip on my toes will always be there. I can't remember the last time I stopped getting that, because it's so cheap to get and they last months that I'm like, why would I not? And it saves me ever having to think about my feet. I never think about what heels I can wear because my toenails aren't done. I literally always have them done. It's the high maintenance things I do to be low maintenance, but I actually think it's a really low maintenance thing to do. So that's just a bit of my girliness, that I cannot live without my nails, both hand and toes done. Oh my god, also when I was getting this EMS suit thing, like the electric shock things, you put this suit on, obviously that connects it all up, but she gives you like garments for underneath because they have to like wet them so that you like the shock waves, I don't know, like abduct it more, is that the word? I don't really know. But anyway, so it was almost like I was wearing capris and I looked down halfway through and I was like, ah! My legs are so hairy because I'm getting my first wax on Thursday, and I literally was like to her, I am so sorry, like my legs are so hairy. Can I just add, I'll go into a rant about this later on in the vlog, I did 16 sessions of laser hair removal. 16. Because even though I'm blonde, I'm actually really dark haired. I'm not blonde, I'm a fake blonde. I'm really dark brunette naturally, all over. So you can envision, and I'm also like naturally really hairy. So it was one of my biggest insecurities. So like I treated myself to get laser hair removal and it never worked. And honestly, it made me more hairy because I literally got it from my mustache down. And when you're getting, you know what, I'll just do my rant now, why not? When you're getting laser hair removal, you need to shave so that it like basically like reaches the like root of the hair. So I was shaving from my mustache down everywhere. And so it's made it grow in so dark because it didn't work, and so thick, and like I get hair now in places that I didn't get it before, and a lot more. And I have heard that about laser, like people say if it works in certain areas it'll like start growing in other areas. Also if your hormones change and things like that, it can come back. So I have heard that about getting laser hair removal, but I'm like, do I try it again? But the problem is I'm a fake tanner, I don't ever get a real tan. So you have to have like literally no tan on your body, and that is quite rare with the job that I do. Like having a week of not shooting or filming anything where I'm like pale is rare. Moral of the story is I'm very hairy now, so I'm trying wax, because my friend Liv said to me, why don't you try getting waxed? And I thought for Coachella, Palm Springs and everything, if I'm like in small shorts, like my thigh hair is black. That's an awkward thing to shave, and I need that gone, because I, like, if I'm in shorts, that I just get so like insecure about it. So for my first wax, I'm getting full Hollywood, is that what you call it? Full legs, and I'm really scared. And so it's meant I've had to grow it in, and I'm so uncomfortable. I hate hair on myself. And when I looked down doing the EMS thing, I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that you're having to witness this right now. To be fair, my legs aren't as hairy as they used to be. That is one place I feel like kind of worked. And I did think at first my bikini area was working, and it grew all back. And I know you have to top up with laser, but like it didn't work. I was like on my 16th session and I still had loads of hair, and I was like, better than it was before, but now I just think it's gone back to normal. So gutted about that, to be honest. It's a new day of appointments. I've got Botox in the morning, and then I'm getting my brows and lashes done, which my brows are desperately needing done. My lashes, however, last time I always get a lash lift. Last time I got my lash lift, I actually got a Korean lash lift, and she did say to me it should grow in better. And genuinely, guys, I feel like I don't really need a new lash lift. I like a fresh one though. But I'm like shocked at how well it's grown in. I can't go over how pale I am. Anyway, Botox, I get Master Botox by Callie at The Secret, and the reason I get this was because I went to the dentist once and he told me, you're a teeth grinder, do you wear a retainer? And I was like, no. And he was like, do you want a retainer? And I was like, well, yeah. And then he was like, well, do you get headaches? And I was like, yeah, I get migraines all the time. And he was like, that could be due to your teeth grinding. The retainer won't stop the migraines, but you could get Master Botox, which just like basically like, obviously loosens the muscle in your jaw so you can't clench as hard. It doesn't really affect anything else like chewing, it doesn't affect chewing. But I wanted to go to the dentist to do this just to make sure that it was done correctly. And like, I don't know, because it's like your mouth, I just wanted to make sure it was a dentist that was doing it. So I originally went to my dentist like in South Queensbury. I've changed dentists now, ages away, just because it was so far away. But when I was at an event, I was chatting to Callie, first time I met her, and she is just an amazing woman anyway. But she told me she was a dentist first, then she went into aesthetics, and so I started going to her. She's amazing. You have to get your Botox done every 6 months. I don't know about every type of Botox, but this Botox every 6 months because it'll wear off. So I left it more than 6 months to wear off to see if it would give me my migraines back, and it did. Obviously, as it started to wear off, I got them back more regularly, but literally as soon as it wore off, I was back to getting them like every week, every 2 weeks. So I'm now a Botox girl, and I don't care, because anything to get rid of these migraines. However, I am going to ask Callie today what she thinks about getting this part done. I know I'm young, but obviously Botox wears off, and in summer, well, first of all, I make this face a lot. When I'm on my phone, I'm literally sat like this. My boyfriend always asks me, like, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. I'm just like concentrating. It's like my concentration face. So I make that face a lot. And also in the sun, I do that a lot. And then this line, it's not like prominent right now because there's no sun in Scotland. But when I'm making it a lot, sometimes when I wake up or like during the day in summer, it's just constantly there. So I'm considering getting it for summer, Coachella, all that kind of stuff. But I'll keep you posted if I get it or not. Wait, my fringe looks crazy.
I'm so frizzy. Let's just focus
Okay.
on you. So I'm just marking up where your muscle is active. Because everybody's muscles are different shapes and sizes. I always say it's like boobs and butts. We all have them, but it's just different sizes. So I've got to figure out yours. Okay, and then, you want to finish? Yeah, clench. All I want to do is mark the head of that muscle and then relax and then clench again. She's strong, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're always...
I think that side's stronger though.
Yeah, she's deep. And then same thing again on this side, so yeah, this is definitely not as strong. Mm-hmm. And then relax and clench again. That's it. Easy.
Great.
Okay, so I'm going to wipe as we go.
Okay.
So you don't need to frown because I've already marked it. I know exactly where we want to go. You shouldn't really feel anything.
No, it's actually good.
It's just like tiny little plucks, like you're plugging eyebrows. So you want to be clenched, because I want to go into the depth of that muscle. There's only 4 injection points, okay? Number 2. And you shouldn't bleed at all with this treatment. It's so comfortable and really
Great.
low risk. That's that side.
It's so easy. I'm like, it's too easy.
It's too easy. I always think like if you get the results that you get and it wasn't painful, you just get addicted to it.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm here to be like, no.
Yeah. Okay, as you will have seen, I did get this part Botox. Callie's just so good. Like, she knows all the information. I spoke to her just before, basically saying like, what do you think about getting this? Like, I still feel kind of young to be getting it, all that kind of thing. But she was like, again, it wears off. For summer, if you want it, you might as well try it. Beth speaks about it on social media as well. She gets that bit done and like, it's so natural. You can still move loads. So I just thought I'm gonna try it, and then I didn't want it to be like properly freezing my face. I just wanted it to be like, so I can't like properly go like this. Obviously it needs to kick in. And the Master Botox, guys, when I say it is really not painful, it's kind of dangerous because it's not painful, but it's so easy to get. I also don't like needles. Like, see any clips that have needles in it, I can't watch. I really don't like them. They make me feel kind of uneasy, but I literally don't have that at all when I'm getting Botox. So just in case you were considering it, it's really not sore, and I don't like needles either, so I'm with you with that. Anyway, I'm on to my next appointment now, brows and lashes. So let's go. I'm going to get a coffee before because I've got a bit of time. I need to do some editing. And then yeah. Alright, I'm going in to get my brows and lashes done now. I go to Kim at the Eyebrow Lady. She's amazing. I'm getting brow lamination and tint and wax, and then a lash lift, Korean lash lift, because I loved how well this Korean lash lift grew in. But let's go. I go to Coachella in, I think, 3 days. So today I'm starting with the packing. I find it quite hard to like pack in preparation because like things like makeup, skincare and that I need up until I basically go. But I thought I would show you like some of the accessories that I've bought for it because I don't want to show you guys outfits, I'm sorry. That's going to be a surprise because I feel like I've hyped them up so much in my brain. I'm like, I'll show you the accessories because I feel like that's exciting in itself. So I have ordered a lot of accessories because like I feel like with Coachella is very much, you need like 10 bazillion accessories to go on. Like you're leaving the house, put more on. So because I would kind of lose track of what I'd ordered, which is a bad thing to say, I've been putting them in boxes like this. So I've got random stuff. A lot of it was from Vinted actually. I got like this really cool necklace from Vinted, which I may be wearing with one of my outfits. I've not exactly styled it yet. Either this or like a body chain situation. Then I got like, Kroya sent me some earrings, which was so kind of them, which just for like LA in general, but also Coachella, I got these really cute ones. And also these like mixed metal knots because I do like a bit of mixed metals, considering I feel like now I wear a bit more silver, like more like accessorized with silver. Like I'll wear things like this, so I feel like I need like mixed metal earrings. Guys, I got like a set of all of like these kind of things for genuinely like, I think it was like £5 or something, £4. I also went to Zara, got some bits from Zara, which like normally I grudge buying the jewellery from Zara because I feel like it's expensive for not actually being that good quality. But I got some random rings like this. I don't even know if they fit my fingers. Got some stuff from the Barras, which if you're a Glasgow girl or like anybody from Scotland, quite fun. I got this hand chain, which I've already showed on TikTok, which I just think is so cool. I don't actually know what I'm wearing this with yet. Need to work that out. Yeah, just like things like this. Like this again is from Vinted. It's a bit tangled right now. Oh, it's got other stuff in it. Don't know what I'm wearing it with, but did I order it in a panic? Yes, I did. Anyway, that can get detangled later. That's not Holly's problem right now. Then on to bags. I think I basically got all of these bags from Vinted. Got this one, which is crossbody. This is from Topshop, I think. Yeah, but I got it from Vinted. So love her. I also got this yellow bag, which I'm debating if I'm taking it to LA or not because it doesn't go with my Coachella outfits. So I feel like it could just be a waste of space in the bag. I don't know. Got this, again, don't know if I'm definitely bringing it, but like, I'll wear it at some point, whether that's in summer or whatnot. It's fun though. This one was also from Vinted. Where's this from? Doesn't say. But this is like a nice over the shoulder situation. Fits really nicely. So that could be like quite like a handy bag. And then I actually got this bag, which I've already worn on my Instagram, from Pull & Bear. Love her. Absolutely love her. I think she's gorgeous. And again, fits really easily over the shoulder. So yeah, I've gone a bit wild on the accessories front, but I'm not mad about it. And like, is there anything else I can show you? Oh yeah, I got, I don't know how you, Onsuka Tigers, is that how you pronounce it? I got these trainers, again from Vinted. Really on my Vinted hype. I like deliberately sold loads of Vinted with the intention of like, if I sell loads then I can buy loads. So all that money basically got spent on purchasing new clothes. But that's fine. I've got my wax this afternoon, which I'm really nervous for. I'm going to go fully exfoliate my body just so we're nice and fresh for the wax. Yeah, I'm gonna take some painkillers. Okay, I'm currently walking down to go get my wax now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so nervous. I think it'll be fine, but like, I'm so scared, it's really sore. My friend Liv goes to the same person and she was preparing me. It's not the most pleasant and it's like an hour and 15 minutes or something. I was like, that's a long session, but I have had laser, so I'm like, if I've done that, is it going to be as painful as that? Or is it going to be like, not as bad? Because people say laser's not sore, but I think it is a bit sore. It's like an elastic band hitting you every once in a while. Not all of it, but like certain ones. Okay, I'm getting my first leg one done. Why am I nervous for this now? Ready? Yep. Oh, actually so fine. Oh, that was good.
How is that?
So fine. So fine. Perfect.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yay. Guys, I survived. That was really not bad at all. Like, that was actually so good. I thought it was going to be a lot more sore, but I got my full legs, full Hollywood. I'm feeling really fresh. I hated having to grow that in. And we just chatted the whole way through, so perfect. I'm just home from my wax. I survived it, thank God. It actually really wasn't that bad, and Gemma who did it was so nice, so love her. She made me feel so comfortable and like kind of just spoke through the whole thing, so like I was distracted. But anyway, that is the last of my prep. Apart from tanning, obviously I need to fake tan, but I'm just going to gradual because we've got a spray tan booked in LA, so I don't want to be too tan before I go. Obviously I'm still going to put quite a lot of tan on, but like my gradual moisturiser from Tan-Luxe will probably be what I do. But I'll see you in LA. I can't wait, I'm so excited. Bye.